Hello, Cancer. Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, Cancer. How are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you, Cancer. If you are somebody who is showing back up for 2025 for another round of these shenanigans, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back in 2025, and thanks for the way that you build this tribe in 2024. If you are brand new and you've never been here before, there is a subscription button in the bottom right-hand corner should you decide to stay. I hope that you will. Thanks for all the ways that you've been loving on this channel and building this tribe. I appreciate you. Cancer, we have a full moon coming up soon. I think it's on the 13th and the 14th, depending on what part of the world you're in, southern or northern hemisphere. And it is in your sign, full moon. You know how I know that? Because I was sitting on my sofa last night like a big blubber face, crying and crying and journaling and crying. So I'm a Pisces moon. That's what happens to me during a full moon, but twice as much during a Cancer full moon. I'm purging all of these emotional things that have built up over time here. And so I'll be doing a reading for that. Tell me about Cancer. Cancer, we're doing a 9-card read this time. It's always for the week ahead. You know that if you're my ride or die Cancer. Always for the week ahead, whether you get it today, tomorrow, or next year. And if you're just rolling up on all these shenanigans, welcome. Just tell me about Cancer. What's going on with Cancer? First cards I put down are going to be the near past energy. We've got the 9 of Pentacles. We've got the Queen of Wands. This is giving me the energies. I'm free to do what I want. I can do what I want when I want to do it. I don't really care what they think. I don't have to answer to anybody. I can do my own thing. Yep, I feel like you've made a decision here in the near past energy. And when I say near past, that could be yesterday or before that, anytime before that. It does feel like, Cancer, that you decided, you know what? I'm just going to be the lone wolf. I'm going to build it on my own. I'm going to do it on my own. I feel like you're confident you can do it on your own. And I feel like your energy is of the Queen of Wands. Screw them all. I'll do what I want when I want to do it. I don't want to have to answer to anybody. So I feel like right now you're kind of acting in a bit of a detached sort of way. I feel like you've decided to leave some things behind or leave people behind that are not on your vibration. I feel like you're no longer going to be there for everybody who needs you. I think that you're in 2025. It feels like you are taking care of self. I want to say this person, these two people are walking here, but I feel like you're just a little bit further ahead than other people, and you're not waiting anymore. I feel like you're not waiting for people to hold you back. The Queen of Wands would never do that. I think you're independent. I think you're on your own probably. And it doesn't have to mean that you're not in a relationship, understand? I feel like you're doing something independently on your own and you're not asking anybody about it. You're not checking with anyone first. Tell me more about this. We've got the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. You're finally getting some sort of stability. I feel like it's either stable energy that you've got now, more confident. I can do this on my own. I can do it by myself. I'm not checking with anybody is what it feels like. The 2 of Pentacles is telling me that things have slowed down for you a little bit. And now you're starting to get your footing either in life or in your energy. Maybe you were low on energy and maybe you go from the 2 of Pentacles to the 9. It feels like your energy level is about to get better. I feel like, the Ace of Swords tells me that you're being really forthright and honest and truthful with the people around you, saying, look, I've got to do what's best for me now. I can't make sure that everyone else has what they want. I can't keep myself in the lower vibration or the alternate frequency when I know full well that I can get out in front and I can close the gap on this time where I'm feeling a little bit in lack. So it feels like you're not necessarily dragging people along with you. It feels like you're being really honest with yourself. For the first time, I feel like whatever clarity you've got, you're telling other people. You're like, look, I got to do what I've got to do. This is a year for me to grow and do my own thing. Yeah, I feel like it was a hard decision to make, but I feel like eventually you had to, you know what it is? I feel like she's blindfolded in this situation because I feel like eventually you had to put the blindfold on so you didn't have to look at the sad faces, I'm going to say, of the people who felt like you were leaving them behind. because I feel like some people weren't going to be happy with you. 3 swords are here. Feeling disappointed in you, feeling like, why isn't Cancer carrying me anymore? Why isn't Cancer talking to me anymore? I feel like you were tired of forcing conversation, forcing things. I feel like now you're in a place where you're like, you know what? I'm not gonna drag you along. You better keep up, or I'm gonna keep going. It feels like you are. Yeah, I'm gonna say that you're. Other people are seeing you as being in lack, but I honestly think that you're in the Queen of Wands energy, whether you're feminine or masculine. I think you're in this Queen of Wands energy, and when we become this person where we no longer care what anyone else thinks, then people see us in a certain type of way. They start getting offended. They feel badly about it. Look, you won't talk to me. I feel like you're protecting yourself and your emotional energy, and I feel like you're no longer allowing yourself to be saddened by other people who can't keep up with you. There we go. There's your energy. We've got the Queen of Cups. And so I feel like it's you that's getting, not only your energy level is coming back, not only are you getting stability, but I feel like you're getting emotional stability. Because I feel like in the past, you became depleted. Like everybody was hanging on your energy, expecting something from you emotionally. And I don't think that you had it to give. We've got the 8 of Swords. And we've got the 3 of Wands. Yeah, that's what it feels like, Cancer. It certainly does. We do have the 8 of Swords here. And so this one has their eyes covered. That one has their eyes covered. It feels like right now you're just detached emotionally. That I feel like you're in your head in swords. You're looking at everything head over heart. You're making decisions that other people don't like, but it is what it is. Cancer, you got to do what you got to do for you. The 3 of Wands is telling me it's because you have plans. You're waiting to go explore out there, to get some achievements, get out in the water, get out on the boat. Like it feels like it's time for you to go do something that you want to do instead of waiting for other people to catch up with you. We do have the 5 of Swords and the Star. And I feel like it's almost like you're in this energy of taking the opposite view of whatever view people have of you. And I feel like the Star is telling me that you are, I'm going to say that you're trying to do things in the best, most grounded, most emotional way that you can, but I don't think that you have it to give right now, is all I'm going to say. I don't think you have it to give. When I see the Queen of Cups to me, without being in the Empress energy, is someone who's always in the at risk of being depleted, because they give and they give and they give, and then they don't have anything left to keep for themselves. I feel like finally you're learning that you've got to keep a cup for yourself in order to stay replenished here. Let's take a look. Let's clarify just a little bit. I'm not going to clarify this because that's the past energy. You can't do anything about that, so we're not going to look into that. We're going to start here, which is the energy for the week ahead. Let's find out what's going on with the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me why the 2 of Pentacles is in the reverse. It's like you're going against the grain, but I feel like it's working out for you. We've got the 5 of Wands. You're holding back from people. Now you are making sure that you have stability, that you have energy, and you're not worried about what everyone is talking about. These people are all engaged in gossip because they're like, Cancer's holding back from me. They're not being as emotionally connected as they used to be, and I don't know why Cancer's pulling away. We've got the 3 of Wands here. It's because I feel like it's sort of interesting the way this energy has come up here, because this pot is sort of bubbling over, but you, like, while the pot's bubbling over and the fire is starting and people are talking about you, it feels like you're the one that's creating here. You're creating something. You're creating a way out. You're creating energy to move forward with here. So let them be in the energy that they are in. I feel like you're getting your footing, and the 3 of Wands is telling me that you're finding a way or making a way for yourself to have some sort of an adventure or go forward with a plan. Something here is expanding, and I feel like there's something out there that you want to look at here. We've got the Page of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles, which have showed up. It feels like it's a money-making idea. So you might be actually not talking to people because you're doing some schooling online, or maybe you've decided to learn something new. But it does feel like here the Page of Swords is the one that I'm going to say that maybe when people are talking about you. They see that you're getting your stability back. It's almost like these people are, I want to say, they're saying things that they don't realize are kind of rude. I want to say that I feel like I'm talking to a Cancer who maybe has come from a hard place, and you're just finally starting to get your footing, and everybody's like, oh, Cancer thinks they're all that. But look, I feel like you're coming from a hard place. So I feel like 2024 may have been kind of hard for you. I feel like you have a money-making idea, something that is going to benefit you. Either your energy is getting better, or there is 10 Pentacles here that tells me that you're about to build some sort of financial legacy possibly, or now you're looking for things that are possibly more long-term. Tell me about the Ace of Swords, please. We've got the Moon energy. We've got the Fool. And we have the Page of Cups. I kind of like that because the Ace of Swords is telling me that you've had some sort of aha moment. You've had some sort of clarity that maybe you didn't have before. The Moon energy is yours, and we do have Pisces and Cancer here in the Moon energy. Things are not as they seem. So while these people are all talking about you behind your back because you're slowly disconnecting from people because you're turning your focus into the future, into doing the things that you want to do, I feel like what they don't realize is things aren't as they seem. I feel like you're in the Fool energy here. The Ace of Swords is telling me that you've had some sort of realization or clarity that it's time for you to get moving, to go get what you want. And I feel like you're in a place where is new to you. I want to say it's a place where there's no broken trail, that you're breaking trail here, doing something new, something that's going to make you happy. It's good news. I feel like maybe you're shocking yourself, but I feel like you have like a money-making idea that you're about to lay the groundwork for. Tell me about the Two of Swords, please. We've got the Page of Wands. Yeah, it's something that is new, that sparked your interest or is a little bit of excitement. That's what it feels like here. We've got the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is giving me the energy of, I'm not going to stay here. I'm not going to be in the Nine of Wands for another year. Like it feels like you've been in the Nine of Wands for a while, almost ready to give up, really feeling exhausted. Because I was saying back here that I feel like you've come from a place of hardship, right? Which the Nine of Wands is confirming that to me, that it's been a hard go of it, but you finally have the Ace of Wands in your hand and you're ready to create something that's brand new. I feel like somebody has a money-making idea or a business idea of some sort. We do have the Six of Swords. And so, yeah, it's time to move on from the chaos. And so I feel like the Two of Swords is telling me that you're trying to feel out the situation, and these Three Swords here, I don't really care if people don't like it. I just gotta go. I gotta go. I got to do it. I got to get out of the Nine of Wands. I don't want to be there anymore. It feels like the Nine of Wands and the Page of Wands are telling me that you're dropping some sort of burden of caring what anyone else thinks. I don't think that you do care. I feel like you're taking with you all the communications and connections that you've had here. Six of Swords, right? We've got the full moon is in the sky, and that's coming up soon. I think we're the 8th today, so about 5 days, maybe 4 or 5 days, we're going to have a full moon here in your sign. Tell me about the Queen of Cups, please. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. We've got the Six of Pentacles, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Cups, fire and waters, temperance, right? We have the Ace of Pentacles. There's that money-making idea I was talking about. I really do feel like there is that you're giving some people a little bit of information, that you're maybe sitting down with friends and maybe your very close ones, you're giving them a little bit of your energy and you're telling them what's going on. But I really feel like you're gearing up here with the Knight of Wands to go into a place that is going to cost you a lot of energy, or you're going to have to put in a lot of work, because the Six and the One Pentacle is 7. I feel like you're breaking new trail or breaking ground here. Like it feels like you're starting a business, or you're going to a place you've never been before, or I feel like maybe last year was a time of you maybe healing, trying to get out of the Nine of Wands. It feels like it was maybe quite chaotic back there. We've got the Six of Swords. You're leaving the chaos, going to the calm. And I feel like that you are throwing seeds of intention. So you've decided as you stepped over the threshold into 2025, I'm going to be intentional with my energy. I better get on it. Like, it feels like the Knight of Wands tells me you're ready to take small risks. You're ready to run at something. And I think that you're ready to run at is some sort of a business opportunity. Or an idea. Look, you could be writing a book. You could be deciding this is the year you're going to sell your art. It doesn't necessarily have to be a work-related thing, but it could be something creative. It feels like it is with this Queen of Cups and the Knight of Wands. It does feel like it is something creative. You're going to create it on your own, whatever it is. Why are you in the Eight of Swords? We've got the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Whoo, lots of swords, man. You know what I think is going on here is I feel like you're becoming okay with being the Queen of Swords, whether you're feminine or masculine. I think that the Four of Swords and the one that's in the hands of the Queen, you're becoming okay with taking the opposite point of view. If people don't like what you've got to say, then that's maybe a them problem. Maybe it's not a Cancer problem. Maybe it's a them problem, because I feel like you're going to be really freaking honest here. We've got 6 swords again, right? 4, 5, 6. 6 swords again here. And it's telling me that whether people like it or not, that you're coming out of the Eight of Swords. I think the people in your life, Cancer, like when you're stuck, because it's like you get into this people-pleasing mode when you're stuck. You want to appease people and do what they want you to do. And I know that that's not a regular Cancer thing, but I feel like I'm talking to a Cancer who is really struggling to do whatever it is you wanted to do, to have more energy, to open a business, to feel better about yourself. I feel like somebody here no longer wants to work for somebody. I feel like the Knight of Swords is telling me that you get out of this Eight of Swords and jump into the Knight of Swords. And it feels like you're no longer going to be overthinking things. Now you're going to be a little bit aggressive with the ideas that you have. And the Queen of Swords is like, if they don't like it, there's nothing I can do about it. I've got to draw some boundaries here. I've got to be the Queen of Swords, stand up for myself, go the way that I want to go, draw the boundaries and say, I don't know what to tell you. Like, if you don't like what I'm doing or what I'm saying, then maybe it's time for you to heal. Maybe you're the one that needs the Four of Swords and not me. I feel like this is also telling me that you're probably going to go to a place where you're kind of in stealth mode. The Four of Swords is like maybe having intermittent communication with people and not necessarily deciding to reach out to people. That if they reach out, some of them you'll reach back, but other than that, I think you're allowing them to be on their own, because you've got things that you're looking forward to here. That's what it looks like. You're looking forward to whatever's in the future. Your back is to last year. That's old news. We're not looking at the past. We're looking forward to whatever the new adventure is. Tell me what the new adventure is for Cancer, please. We've got the Hermit energy. You start with wisdom, which I really love. So I feel like you're getting more in touch with your shamanic self. You're going into Hermit energy. That's the place where you've been for a while, but I feel like this Hermit energy has been your best friend, where you get the wisdom, where you go over details. Maybe you're making business plans. Maybe you're deciding what you want to do going forward into the future. But it feels like here you're getting in touch with the self is the biggest thing, that you're starting to realize that I'm here for me. I'm not here for everybody else. Tell me more. We've got the Emperor. I love that for you. I love that. Feminine or masculine? Look, I feel like you're going to be showing up in people's faces as the Emperor. I feel like you're gaining traction. You're doing something on your own. You're going to be getting stable and secure this year. You're going to be conquering things, and you're going to be doing it unapologetically, Cancer. And I kind of love that. But you're not doing it without a plan. You're not doing it without the healing, without the meditation. I feel like you're in this place where you find the wisdom to be the Emperor. The Emperor does have wisdom, all the kings, right? And that's where the Emperor gets all of their information from. And I think that you're not giving any of it to anybody. I also feel that you're not telling anybody what you're doing. I feel like you're keeping your plans under wrap here, whatever it is. Tell me about this. We've got the Hanged Man, something you've been holding back from because you were worried it wasn't going to work out, but I feel that it is. The Justice card is here. You could be buying a house, selling a house, buying a car. It feels like The Justice card is getting balance or something being paid back to you. Sometimes I think that when we're in the Nine of Wands for a very, very long time, it's because we're trying to clear karma. That, we come to this life, all of us, most of us come to this life. There's very few that don't come with their own karma. And so you have to go back and do those things that you didn't do way back there in the South Node, right? You have to clear your karma in order to be able to move forward. And I feel that although it was a little bit nightmarish, I feel like you are going to have something restored for you. And I feel like for some of you, it's health that's being restored because of the Hanged Man energy, that you now have a new perspective about how I need to work on my mental health. Now I need to work at moving forward for me. It's all about healing, I feel. Healing and health, possibly. We do have the Ten of Swords. You need to let go of things that don't serve you so you can make room. Yeah, it's out with the old, in with the new. That's what it looks like to me. All right, I'm going to leave that right there, Cancer. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you. I'm going to go, but I'm going to be back because I'm always back. Happy New Year to you, friend. I'm going to go for now. Love you guys. Bye.